So I've had a clunking sound in the front end of my '08 Expedition since I bought it 2 years ago. Nothing seems loose under there, so I don't really know what is causing the clunk. But today I'm going to change the sway bar links and bushings. I have the vehicle lifted by the control arms, so nothing's hanging on the linkages, on the sway bar links and whatnot. Got the jack stands, of course. That's an 18mm nut. There's one on the bottom under the control arm. The sway bar bushing nuts are 15mm. None of them are on there that tight. They're very easy to get off. For this one, you need vice grips to hold the center shaft there while you undo the nut with a wrench. Now on the bottom one, you can't really fit vice grips and a wrench in there unless you got some kind of special wrench. So you just rip this boot off and hold the thing steady from the shaft of the ball joint that you can see in there once the boot is off. So this is a clamp that goes up in here, and you can feel a ton of dirt and rocks up there. So you want to make sure that it's all cleaned out before you re-clamp everything. Make sure there's no debris under the clamp. Here's what it looks like. And there are 2 holes on the front of this. You want to make sure that this goes back into the proper hole, which is the hole closest to you. And this comes off. I don't know if these were replaced at one point, but these ones that I have are split boots, so that if you're not changing the link, you can just slide it over like this and slide it over, and then it's on. And you can see the difference between the new bushing and the old bushing. So you can see this ridge in here. There's a ridge on the sway bar that rides inside that ridge on the bushing, and the new bushings are split. So some people say to grease these, some people say don't grease them. I don't grease them. My other side did not have that ridge on there, so I guess that wore off. If you have any rust inside of this clamp, just clean it out a little bit. And you want to install these bushings with the vehicle's weight, how it sits. That's why I jacked it up by the control arms. The weight is not resting on the jack stands, they're just there in case the thing falls or whatever, but the weight is still on these control arms. So now the bushings are done. Now we can do the links. So once you have the nuts off, I'm just going to loosen. Both sides. And I'll retighten those once I lift the car back up. Now you can see with those loose, the sway bar moves all over the place. Again, tighten the bushing clamps down with all the weight on the control arms as if the wheels were on and the vehicle was on the ground. Best to do it on a perfectly level area. Not always possible. That's it, put your wheels back on, you're done. Here's the part number of the links I used. Now here's a tip. If you're buying Moog parts, you look at the part number, and if there's a CK or a K in front, that's their premium line. If there's an RK, it's their value line. There's nothing wrong with going with either one of those, but that's just a tip. I just go with the cheapest and decent quality parts that I can get. Their premium line has greasable ball joints, and it's made of better rubber, stuff like that. So this is not an advertisement, it's just a tip. Now for the actual advertisement. A while ago, this company, Grip Mat, sent me one of their silicone parts trays. It's really grippy, so you can set it on areas that aren't totally flat. Put your tools in there. Protects the paint. Protects your tools from falling off onto the ground, and your bolts, nuts and bolts you can put in there. Anyway, Grip Mat, check them out. It's got a little ruler in there too. Nowadays they have different colors and different styles and sizes. This one is from like almost a year ago already. I'll have a link in the description to the Grip Mat. Yeah, if you like this video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe for more videos like this. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.